like and subscribe. What's something that's cute when you're a kid, but creepy when you're an adult? Hugging a stranger's leg because you mistake them for your mom. 20 years ago I went to a new school for the first time. The headmistress was gorgeous. I went straight up to her and told her I would marry her when I was older. She told me that she had a boyfriend and this was not a good way to start a job interview. Hiding in a clothing rack at a store. Having a child girlfriend. Running around the yard in only a diaper. Being breastfed by your mother. Our son, he's 8, recently wrote a convoluted short story about locking himself in a basement with the neighbor's girl, and described in detail how they would feed each other spiders, rats, and millipedes. We had just watched a bunch of BBC Attenborough documentaries, so we could sort of directly tease out what had inspired him. He even integrated a little detail, namely that he and the girl would eventually turn blind in the darkness, and that their children's eyes would be effectively without function from the very beginning. Me and my wife laughed our off, but were he to write something like that at 15 we'd be concerned. So how does it feel to be the parents of the next Stephen King? Missing teeth. Playing doctor with kids in the neighborhood. Imaginary friends. Staring. When a toddler stares at you with that curious, childlike wonder gaze, it's cute. But do that as an adult, you're a creepy with issues. Santa watching you when you sleep. Fat Earth's kinda like stalking. Walking around all day carrying my purple stuffed bunny. Bathing with your siblings. Pretending to be a cat. Having a crush on Disney princesses. I know someone that posts his fetishes as a 20 to 21 year old on a teenager subreddit mostly populated by 13 to 15 years old about the things he would do to Disney princesses. If you call him out for it, he'll report you as harassment and gets you banned from the sub. Kissing the girl on the playground. Peeing at the urinal with your pants pulled down to your knees. Out for the world to see. Not cute as a kid either. Calling emergency services because my mom refuses to get me ice cream. I once sat on someone because I mistook them for my mom. I once climbed onto a man's back in a sauna thinking it was my dad. We were completely naked. And then you got older, married her, and became the president of France, right? Love this. My 6-year-old son is convinced he'll marry me when he grows up. *EDITED for SPELLING asterisk. Ever heard of Freud? Department stores were so fun as a kid. Having free reign in one was like a giant game of hide and seek between me and the roving pedophiles. Thankfully I went undefeated. Good times. Damn. I mean, yeah. Reminds me of a Sarah Silverman joke that was something like, I really had a strange relationship with my dad growing up. When I was in 7th grade I dated his best friend, and you can imagine how awkward that must have been. My father being best friends with a 14-year-old. I probably messed it up, but she sells it. I was in college talking to a guy who was telling me about having a huge crush on a 14-year-old girl. I had to ask some clarifying questions to learn that this happened when he was 13, not in the present, when he was age 21. Before getting that sorted, it felt like a disturbing conversation. Or it means you're a rich celebrity. Fat Earth's still creepy. It is just that nobody does anything about it. Don't kink shame me, bro. Welcome to the Eerie. So how does it feel to be the parents of the next Stephen King? Kids missing teeth creep me out. So you make them wait for 30 minutes and prescribe them drugs they can't afford? I had a guy stare at me an entire bus ride once. I just stared right back at him the whole time. Either he was staring, or he was asleep with glasses on. Lol. Imagine if he was actually sleeping, and wakes up to find a random person staring at him. I once climbed onto a man's back in a sauna thinking it was my dad. We were completely naked. I peed on my brother in the sauna when I was 5. Nothing to do with the thread your sauna thing, just reminded me about it. Ha. Look at this guy bragging over here. My parents never let me play hide and seek in the stores. Kink shaming is my kink. Lol. Imagine if he was actually sleeping, and wakes up to find a random person staring at him. I peed on my brother in the sauna when I was 5. Nothing to do with the thread your sauna thing, just reminded me about it. I once repeatedly hit at a dyer's lower back with my fists thinking I was giving my mom a nice massage. The lady did not even turn around. She got massaulted.